So I'm done with my hike today. I did 8 miles on a moderate trail with my pack fully loaded. I had 4 days worth of food and 5 liters of water when I started. I was wearing basically what I have on now, but I took my tank top off and my shoes already. So I'm going to show you what's in my pack. Cheap sunglasses. I got a buff on. Let's see. So my pack is the Granite Gear Crown 2. I like it. It weighs 2.3 pounds. I'm still kind of adjusting, getting used to like strapping it and whatever, but I've been using it for about a year now, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's got really good deep pockets here where my water bottles usually are. Some pockets on the belt. On the pack I have my trekking poles. These are just, I've never used trekking poles, so I just bought a cheap pair off Amazon to check it out, see if I liked them and stuff. So I did a hike in Northern California in March that was pretty tough. It was like an 8-mile like hard trail, so I'm really glad I had these on actually. So I'm a fan of hiking poles for up and down hills and stuff. There's a huge mesh pocket in the front, and I usually keep toilet paper, my Sawyer. These are my camp shoes, town shoes, whatever. These are Zero sandals. I think they weigh like 7 ounces or something. I could even hike it on. They got some pretty good tread on the bottom. But I like having them, let my feet air out and stuff. I also have my Frog Togs rain jacket. This one actually belongs to my daughter, but mine's way too big for me, so I stole hers. I went cheap on the rain gear because I mean it's super lightweight and it works, you know. So that's kind of the theme. I tried to like get as much bargain stuff as I could, you know, trying to save up for, you know, this 6-month hike, and things are expensive, so wherever I could shave a few dollars, I did. This is my rain pack cover shoved in there, and that's all I have in there right now. The side pockets here, I have my bug net, my knife. Usually have snacks. I just got done with my hike though, so the snacks are gone. And then on this side, there's one over here also. I have my earbuds and chapstick, and some Tums for that good old acid reflux. I also have a pepper spray attached to one of the little straps, and then up front here, there's the little cover thing. I don't usually hike with it. I've been hiking with it the last few weeks, trying it out. It comes off all the way, and I have like my ditty bag stuff in here. Like, I'll show you. I usually just keep all this stuff in a Ziploc bag inside my pack, but I'm kind of playing around with this. I kind of like the idea of having it all like right here accessible. So I have this is a Crystal Light container with a handkerchief in it. I keep my glasses in there. Here's my Ziploc. I have my spork, just a long handle titanium spork. I usually have that shoved in that front pocket also. I have my gloves. These are, I don't remember what gloves these are, but they're gloves. And I also have compression gloves, which work as sun gloves also for swelling. And I don't know where the hell my gloves went. I have this handy dandy spreadsheet here, and I can't ever find what I'm looking for on it. Anyways, gloves, keep my hands warm. I also have some hand sanitizer. Inside this bag I have my first aid kit. Just has some ointments, some moleskin, a couple band-aids, a couple Q-tips, safety pins, sewing needle, some floss. I got some Benadryl. This is homemade hand cream. I probably won't bring it, but I might. Just hand cream to kind of rub into my hands and feet, mostly my feet maybe afterwards. It's a CBD cream for the swelling and the pain in my feet. I'll probably bring something like that, like a Tiger Balm or something like that. This is extra Velcro for my shoes, to attach my gaiters when I get new shoes. I have a Cree headlamp. It's pretty light, so I was doing research on, you know, like the black diamond stuff and whatever. This was pretty comparable. It had the same lumens. It weighed basically the same. I might swap out this strap for something smaller, but it doesn't weigh enough to swap out. And again, it was like 10 bucks on Amazon. So this is a little case, has all my charging cords in it, like for my Anchor and my phone, and there's extra hair ties, there's some earplugs in there. I have some tampons, a couple of those, some bug wipes, which I will bring a little bottle of spray. Toothpaste. Here's my Anchor 21K power brick. And then I had two. I have a 2-plug wall plug, and I also have a quick charge one that I'll bring. There's some extra batteries. So like all my random crap, basically, and all the stuff I want or I'm going to need accessible, I just have shoved in there. I'm still kind of playing around with the idea of putting it all in here or just keeping it in the plastic bag. I'm not really sure yet. Let's see, I got a cool towel. It doesn't really keep me that cool, but I wipe my face and stuff. I don't know if I'll bring it or not. I might. Alright, inside the pack, I've got my cook system right up top here. This little grease pan, little Sino grease pan. I've got a bandana. This is one of those little washcloth things I stole from work. My camp stove. This is a BSR stove. I think it weighs something like 8 grams. It was I think 14 bucks I think on Amazon. It's super small and super light, and I've been using it for over a year, and it lights up every time and it works. So no need to like get anything fancy if this works. Got my lighter, got my stove, fuel. I got a mug, and if this breaks on trail, I'll just order a new one. So food, here's the food I was telling you about. Just a bunch of crap, normal hiker crap. There's some instant rice, some ramen, coffee, hot chocolate, oatmeal, power bars, things like that. 4 days worth. Again, I was trying to see how I did with a full pack. My full pack was about 29 pounds today. I could feel it too. I walked slower, and I had like a little rubbing on my shoulders. I don't know if it's from the pack because it was heavy, or if it was from like holding the leash and my dog pulling me. I think it's probably a combo of both. Alright, so I also have my sleeping pad. This sleeping pad is a Pro Plus regular. I've had it for a long time, and it's really comfortable. It weighs 1.5 pounds, so I might swap this out for that other one, the one that weighs like 8 ounces. So that would shave like 1 pound off my weight. I probably will, but this one's so comfortable, it's hard for me to get rid of it. So for now, this is that. My tent, this is a BA Tiger Wall. It also only weighs 2.3. I have everything just kind of shoved in there, the stakes, the poles, the ground cover, it's all in there. I'm pretty happy with it. It's super light, super easy to set up. I've even set it up in my yard like drunk, so it's easy to do. I like that. Nice and easy. I have my puppy here. This is a Mountain Hardwear nitrous. I was looking at the Ghost Whisper, but this was on sale, and it had the same fill and everything, so and it was only like $100. So I went ahead and picked it up. It's very warm, and I think it's going to work just great. It's not my favorite color, but whatever. pillow. This is a Trekology pillow, kind of like the Sea to Summit one. I think it's actually a little bit bigger, and it was like $10 compared to like 30. So thanks Amazon for the score. A lot of the things that I buy on Amazon, I try to find things with really good reviews. I look at things like over 1,000 reviews on like 4.5 stars or 5 before I buy things, and then I check them out. I have plenty of time to kind of check it out. Let's see, I have my bladder in here. I have a 3-liter bladder. Platypus. I like having a bladder when I walk. I don't, I was thinking about not bringing one, but like mine broke. I had a 2-liter one that broke. My daughter slammed it in the car door, and I was a couple weeks without a bladder, and I didn't like having to try to keep grabbing my water bottles off the side of my pack. I really like having my water just right there and accessible, you know, make sure I stay hydrated. Because, I mean, before, I just wasn't drinking enough water because it wasn't so accessible, and the next thing I know, I'm getting headaches, and so I really like it. I hope it holds up through the desert at least. I might get rid of it, or, I don't know, switch to something smaller later on. But for now, again, I like it, and I think I'll start out with it and see how it goes. That thing's heavy, though, when it's full. Cooking, I also made a little thing to cook the instant rice and stuff. But I actually like putting it in my pot and just kind of adding water as I go and stirring and mixing it. I actually feel like it might even be a little quicker cooking it that way, and I actually can get it so it's not crunchy or parts of it soupy, you know, so I think I might ditch this and just stick to my pot. It's easy to clean. I mean, when I'm done, I've had like rice stick to it. I just throw a little water on there and, you know, whatever. It works really good. In my bag here, here's a 2-gallon Ziploc for my clothes, extra socks, underwear. I have some 32-degree heat leggings for sleeping, and if it gets a little cold, they seem to work pretty good. And Gingy socks for blisters. I don't like putting my little stubby toes in those socks, and I'm not going to like it probably when my feet are like dirty. But today, I started getting blisters on the pads of my foot. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into maybe what to do about that, or see if maybe I'll wear these next time and see if they help or not. Not blisters, but hot spots. I also have some compression socks for shin splints. I might cut the sock off and just do sleeves. Again, being cheap. Instead of buying the sleeves, I might just make my own. Because I do get shin splints, especially when I'm like walking uphill and stuff. So those are kind of a need. Socks, underwear. These are Balance Tech underwear. I got them on Amazon. They weren't that cheap. I think it was like $25 for 3 pairs. But I actually have a pair on. They breathe easy. They don't ride. They don't move. They dry quick. I don't smell bad. So I think I'm gonna stick with those underwear. I like them. I have other ones too. The Aficionados. These ones I think are just too big for me now since I've been hiking a lot lately. Because they like to shift and move and stuff. So I mean they're soft. They're comfortable. But I think they're just too big for me right now, and that's why I'm not liking them so much. So I might try another pair, I don't know, but I really do dig the ones I got on Amazon. And then I also have a fleece vest. I have a fleece vest for added warmth and layering. The only thing missing out of here is my 32-degree heat long sleeve. I usually have that, it's probably in the wash. But for sleeping, you know, I think it'll work. I might have to switch to like a thicker weighted merino wool or something later. But I'm going to start with that and kind of see how it goes. I this is a sun shirt, and then these are just cheap little shorts I got at Walmart for like $3. They got like a biker short lining in them. I love hiking in them. They're perfect. There's no chafing. They're super cheap and comfortable. So this is what I'll be wearing. This is a sun shirt. I like having a sun shirt, especially in the desert, I think. And living here in Florida, I like having it too so I'm not getting burned all the time. I'll probably ditch this at some point, but I'm going to start out with it. And then underneath I have my Champion Curvy Sports Bra. I'm really digging that for the support, and it's super duper comfy. And then I usually have like on a sport tank top also. And then that's it for clothes: socks, shoes, my gaiters, and a hat, and my buff, and my sunglasses. And then last but not least, I have my sleeping bag. This is Enlightened Equipment Revelation 10 degree quilt. I haven't really tested it in cold weather yet, because I mean I live in Florida, but when it gets down in like the 40s, I'll go outside and sleep, and I'm actually hot in it. So I'm hoping that it'll work. I think it will. I mean, honestly, if I'm hiking 10, 15, 20 miles, I'm probably going to be so tired I won't even care once I hit it anyways. And then that's it. That's all I plan on bringing. That's everything. If you see anything or have any suggestions for me, let me know. If I'm doing something totally wrong, or if you got an idea about those blisters that I'm getting on the pads of my foot, that'd be helpful. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Thanks.